I'm Joe McMillian. I'm president of the Pitt County Wildlife Club, located here in Falkland, North Carolina.
And can you tell me your history here with this location?
Yeah, so the history of the Pitt County Wildlife Club is fairly lengthy. It was originally established, memory serves, in 1946. And it's evolved since then, obviously. I think this property was actually acquired in the 60s. Since then, we've extended the property ownership by almost 100 acres in recent years. We have a clubhouse for our members and for our meetings. We have an archery range. We have 7 firing ranges, including one for shotgun for trap targets, clay targets. Well, the original motivation for the Pitt County Wildlife Club was to further the education and conservation of wildlife, including fisheries. When the Pitt County Wildlife Club was originally established and conceived, you wouldn't believe it, but there were virtually no white-tailed deer in Pitt County. And they'd just been hunted out over the years, and it was a very common situation throughout the southeast. Well, as you know now, they're everywhere. They're in our neighborhoods and everything. It's really a testament to, not per se the Pitt County Wildlife Club, but to really successful wildlife management. So that was the original driving force that established it. And since then, we've just been an organization who has participated in the community to educate regarding conservation of wildlife and fisheries and water quality. So some of the activities, they range everywhere from educational to community interaction to shooting competitions. We have a very active competitive schedule which is open to the public. We shoot service rifle matches here. We shoot USPSA, which is the United States Practical Shooting Association, which is a pistol match. We also have trap target shooting twice a month, which is open to the public. We have had organized archery competitions out here. Now, at the present time, we don't do that, but we still have a pretty vibrant archery community out here that gets together and shoots. So it's very active along the shooting lines, but along the educational lines and community interaction lines, we do ladies' days and youth days. We also have a very vibrant hunter's education program here. So between this and our monthly meetings where we always have an educational program, we try to reach out and inform the public and just keep the awareness strong for environmental and wildlife management, and again, water quality. We're right here on the Tar River, and the Tar River drainage is a big part of who we are. So this is range 6. This is probably one of our more popular ranges. It's primarily a pistol range. It gets a lot of use, mostly because it's short, compact, and it's within the yardage that most people like to train. But as you can see, it's a covered firing point. We have a 17-yard target backer, and it's just a very, very popular place for mostly pistol work. But it's just one of our 8 ranges that are on the property, including our archery range. This is range 8. This is our 100 and 200-yard rifle range. So this would be the place where you would sight in rifles at those yardages. This is also the range where we will have our service rifle competitions. And that's a lot of fun, especially for people who are interested in older and vintage military-style rifles. It's a lot of fun to break out these old World War II and Korea War and Vietnam era rifles and shoot them in competitively. Again, it's open to the public. All competitive events here are open to the public, as well as quite a few just community interaction events. We have New Shooter Sunday, first Sunday of every month in the afternoon, where free instruction, bring your new pistol, and you'll have trained instructors teaching you how to safely use and fire. And it can really be a benefit to somebody who's new to the firearms business. Well, I think one of the things would be the educational side of it. So we have classes, for safety and firearms, and that's really an imperative, and it's a big focus for us. Probably one of the main focuses of the organization at this time is safe handling of firearms. Right now, we're obviously at record numbers of firearms acquisition for the public, and it's really important to get that basic understanding of safety before you commit to ownership. Well, it's very common. So, you can literally be on the firing line because the animals become very, very accustomed to the sound. And you'll have turkeys walking across in front of you, you'll have foxes, you'll have deer, you name it. Bald eagles you'll see flying over all the time, from the Tar River. It's really, really a vibrant area. The occasional bear, but yeah, if North Carolina or Eastern North Carolina's got it, it'll walk across this property. So the way we do that primarily is through our monthly meetings and our educational programs at our monthly meetings. Quite often the subject matter is related to conservation efforts. We also have a scholarship we try to give to a deserving graduate student, preferably a PhD student that has a successful program with their research. So we do that quite often.